What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and I'm telling you guys right now, shout out to each and every one of you guys that have been leaving the comments, man. You guys have really been flooding the channel with a lot of interesting things that's going to help Madden 20 a truly, wonderful experience. After all the last years that we've dealt with, the last 4 years, this is truly a breath of fresh air in my opinion. So first off, you guys have been asking about, the memberships on YouTube and things like that. It's right there in the description box, and it also should be under the video. You should see a join button, and then it's different tiers. I told you, once YouTube launched it, it's different tiers. And I told you, pretty much on the tiers, you guys can join for very, very cheap with the lowest tier and just be part of the stream so that, you have some questions you can get answered. The middle membership gets a little bit more, and then the max membership gets exclusive one-on-one interaction with the actual building of their teams. Like I said, I'll continue to talk to you guys via Twitter and other things like that. All of that is in the description, so you guys can go ahead and take a look at that. Just click the join button. You'll see everything it offers. Also, you'll be able to see some certain member-only posts. When I see stuff and find stuff instantaneously, you guys will get it only for your eyes, all right? So as we get closer to the launch, I'm going to give you guys more information on it, and I'll release a little bit more in detail for it. But again, let's just focus now on what's at hand. People are wondering what would be the best gold packs to go after. Now listen, this is what happens, right? You have 3 editions of Madden 20. You have the Ultimate Superstar Edition, you got the Superstar Edition, and then you got the Standard Edition. The Ultimate Superstar Edition comes with 15 gold specific team player packs. The Superstar Edition comes with 12, and the Standard comes with 5. So no matter what, you're getting them. Obviously, if you spend the $100 or whatever it is, for my people in Europe and all abroad, it is a little bit more, the euros and everything like that. You guys are going to have to figure out how you want to work it, depending on your situation. Some of you guys have already told me that you bought it. It's nothing we can really do about the currency thing. It is a lot more for you guys, and that's very unfortunate. But if you guys want to wait it out and pay less, I guess you could grind it out, because I got more videos coming that's going to show you how to utilize, certain sets to still get those gold player packs, because more than likely it's still going to be in the game. So you'll still have an opportunity to do it. It just won't be free, and you won't get it at launch. That's the only issue, all right? So don't think I'm not thinking about you guys. I think about each and every one of my viewers. So, I've been getting a lot of feedback about that, and I'm going to try to figure out ways to get you guys more information, for launch. If you guys choose to get the cheaper version to save some of those euros, and then, pretty much you go out and you bang out the sets that are at launch, and then you get some of those packs anyway, and you probably can gamble and get a little bit more, based on what I'm going to show you with those sets once they give us the information. So this is what's going to happen, right? I told you, you get 15, 12, and 5, depending on the Madden 20 version that you get. So this is what you have to think about. What team offers you the most elites? What team is going to give you the highest player possibility that's going to net you the most coins? Now, obviously, we all know the cover man, Patrick Mahomes, is going to be worth the most. If there's any card worth more than him at launch, I don't know why it would be. Because that guy is going to have everything. Pretty much, he's going to be a glitch in the game. Because the game is designed to play just like how these guys were playing. And he was the MVP last season. He did miraculous things. Obviously, your boy Tom Brady had to humble him down. But I'm just playing. I just want to get you Chief fans riled up. You know what I'm saying? That Ford offsides is what cost you guys the game. I know, I'm just joking. It's over. Bro, let's leave it in the past, all right? Ford got traded. It's over. Let's just start to move forward amicably and forget about all the other good stuff. But Patrick Mahomes was unbelievable. So more than likely, he's going to be that guy, all right? So when you go to take a look at some of the things that's going to be available, right? When you go to take a look at some of the packs that you're going to get, if you get the $100 Ultimate Superstar Edition, you're going to have 15 team packs. Now, which team pack would make the most sense? With me, I'm a gambling man, bro. So I would use, I would probably say at least 10 on the Chiefs. And if I didn't get Patrick Mahomes, bro, I would rage uncontrollably. And then after that, I would proceed to go, probably with the Packers, try to see if I get Aaron Rodgers. After that, I would probably go to the Saints, because the Saints, you got a lot of different things. You got Michael Thomas, he has the X Factor double me. You got Drew Brees. That wouldn't be too bad. The Patriots, when you look at the Pats, bro, other than Tom Brady, maybe Stephon Gilmore, you're not really, it's not a lot of value for it, in my opinion, because it's so little. The reason that I would choose the Chiefs, though, even though it's also little, is because Tyreek Hill is going to be a lower elite overall, and at least you have a chance of pulling him. And he's obviously going to be one of the glitchiest players. He was just recently cleared by the NFL, so unless new evidence comes out, he will be in the game at launch. So you know, he's going to be a lower elite. That it's a win-win. His card is going to be very expensive, even though it'll be a lower elite. You know, specifically because of the speed. It's going to be all about the speed with him. But it's a catch-22, bro. Because if you don't get nothing, you're going to be, bro, hey, you know what I'm saying, dog? Like, you're going to be really mad at me. But look, again, I'm going to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So you could be mad at me if you want, but I'm a gambling man. So I'm going to think like, yo, more than likely EA hates me, so they'll give me Tyreek Hill just to shut me up, and I won't get Patrick Mahomes out of the Go Player packs. When probably at least, I would say at least 5% of the guys that watch this video, you guys are going to pull it. You guys are going to pull Patrick Mahomes. 5%. You guys will pull it. Everybody else will pull garbage, and then the player pool will continue to recycle itself, and that'll be it. All right, so after, like, the top four, like I said, the Chiefs, the Packers, we had the Saints, we had the Patriots, and then the number 5, right? Coming in at number 5, whoppingly, bro, I gotta go with the Jaguars. Now, you might say, why? And you might say Nick Foles is garbage, and I'm gonna say, okay, but he won a Super Bowl, and then you're gonna say, okay, but he's garbage, and I'm gonna say, all right, you got me, he's trash. But listen, when he played with the Eagles, he was really, really good, guys. I don't know exactly what his card rating is going to be, but guess what? As soon as they release that information next week, guess where you're going to be with your notifications on and know exactly what's really good? Right here at GmiasWorld, and we're going to, you know, chop it up, figure out what's going on, and then we're going to go ahead and move on with that situation. But let me point this out, right? Jalen Ramsey is still going to be one of the top corners in the league. The only issue that I have with that is they're going to start him off with pretty much like very, very low agility. Now, you guys are probably like, what are you talking about, Gmias? Agility? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Who cares about that? Let me tell you why that's important. With the way that they've been doing everything as far as the, you know, making everything different tiers, starting players off very, very low, that kind of stuff, this is what's going to happen, right? You're going to be put in a situation where stuff like agility is going to be very, very important. Yeah, you see Leonard Fournette there also, but look, this is the situation. You see how this card right here has a very, very high agility? Early in the year, they're more realistic. And Jalen Ramsey is a big corner, and he's not as agile. That's why, like, in my opinion, any big body receiver, he has very, very good success with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Put him against any big body receiver. But these fast little guys, like when OBJ was routing him last season and Eli Manning is blind in both eyes, so he couldn't get him the ball, those guys give him issue. And that's, you know, pretty much because he's so big and strong, he can't really turn that way. I don't know if he's been working on, you know, his elasticity or whatever, but he's not agile, and you can see it on the field. He's very, very stiff in his movements. So even though he's going to be one of the good corners at the launch, if I were to pull him, I'm not sure at this point if I would keep him or probably take the buku amount of coins that I would get and go after a different corner who is a little bit more agile and can move and has higher speed. But again, we're going to talk about those things because that's pretty much what I'm going to go in depth with like my max users for members on YouTube, the guys that's the max level. The intermediate guys, you guys are going to get some of that information as well. And then my, you know, the premier level, you know what I'm saying? My dudes that are just getting perked, those guys that just join in, you know, obviously you're going to get your shout outs. We're going to talk also. But like I said, those are the specific things that you guys have to understand. Because of the rating system, you're going to have to be very, very careful with how you proceed with the Go Player Packs. Now, I didn't mention the Cowboys, even though they have Zeke and all the linemen and all that stuff, because primarily, I need you guys to get a quarterback, okay? The quarterback position is going to be so, so important. Like, in other years, you could get away with it. Like this year, you could, bro, I've used like 6, 7 quarterbacks over the last couple of weeks, and you guys haven't noticed the difference. It's been all the same thing. It's not going to be that way in 20. So the reason that I gave you those you know, pretty much those Go Player packs based on the team lineup that I believe you should go with is because I think that if you get a quarterback from each and every one of those, you would be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't feel like, all right, you know, I got Dak Prescott, bro. This dude is like, you know, he can't make a throw. Like, I don't want you. They're going to play and move and respond the same exact way for the most part that they do in real life. So during the beta, when I went through the franchise and I used all the teams, you can see that Dak Prescott doesn't throw the ball very accurately based on what it was in the beta. And then they did more tuning to, you know, to enhance certain things and take away certain things to make it even more of a realistic experience. So I don't know how he's going to play in MUT. So that's why I didn't mention Dallas. But will Dallas be OP? Probably, especially with the GameStop offers and all that stuff. But Emmett, Troy Aikman, and all those guys, it's going to be a lot of different opportunities. But, you know, your O-line is very important. You could gamble with that to get good O-linemen. But again, I would rather gamble with the quarterback position and wide receiver position, which is why I put the Chiefs number 1. Because Tyreek Hill, you get him, you're good anyway. And if you don't want him because you want to go theme team or you're doing something else, he's going to have very, very good value. But remember, don't sell any cards, even when you get EA access, until August 2nd when everybody gets the game. That's when the prices skyrocket through the roof and it goes crazy. Okay? That's pretty much what I want to make sure everybody understands. So now, when you look at everything that I've explained, I'm going to name the top 5 again as far as gold player team packs. And then you guys give me your feedback. Let me know if you agree with me, because you could add other teams in there, but I like to go, like I said, with all the information that they've released. I think it's very important for us to go quarterback. First things first. I was going to say also the Chargers, but Derwin James, you got a lot of different things you can get there. Phillip Rivers is just the fact that I don't know exactly, based on the way the beta was, Phillip Rivers, he wasn't very ideal for me, but they did say that they tuned some of the stuff that, was going on with the game. So maybe we'll go and revisit that later, but he wasn't exactly what I was looking for different reasons that, I'll discuss once we actually get our hands on the game next week. So we're going to go Chiefs, Packers, Saints, Patriots, and Jaguars. Those are my top 5. Now, if you don't agree with my top 5, let me know why, and let me know the gamble of the player packs that you would go with, because that would also be very, very interesting to kind of see exactly where your mind is with it. Because remember, for those of you guys that were asking, these is team specific. This is not including legends. So for those of you guys that are like, yeah, bro, you might pull this legend. No. It's current teams with the gold player packs that you get with these different Madden, different game versions. So you can't include any legends like that. This is all current players, which is why I looked at the best case scenario. All right, that's what I looked at, the best case scenario. And I was like leaning quarterback in my mind, like, all right, if I get really lucky, I can walk away with one of these quarterbacks. If I don't get lucky, there's at least one secondary player on each team that I said that, could kind of lessen the blow. That's where I am with it. Like I said, leave all your comments. Let me know what you think. And then I'll take a look at it and kind of see exactly what you're saying with it. And then if it really makes sense to like go with what you said, I will definitely point it out in another video. As always, you guys can hit me up on Twitter at GmiasWorld, Instagram, Facebook, all at GmiasWorld. Go ahead and drop a line right here. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.